anticipated to come, so hopefully he'll be here shortly as well. So, Mrs. Rochdale, take the stage.
Hello everyone. On Monday this week I had a visit from the police who had been investigating the historic abuse of boys at Norview School. After 24 years of trying and yet another attempt to get justice, I was given a glimmer of hope under the Children's Act that states a person over the age of 16 in a position of caring for a person under the age of 16 is responsible if that child suffers any harm or injury, sexual or physical. But they have come to inform me that nothing is going to happen about the physical abuse my son suffered at the hands of the deputy head of Norview School, a man named Graham Hutchinson, who was also a magistrate at the time. Graham Hutchinson, they quoted the Children's Act and said it doesn't cover unless there are visible injuries to the child. Well, my further research has come up with an update on the 1933 Act, Serious Crime Act 2015, which states the government concluded the law under Section 1 could be updated and the changes made by Section 66 achieve this. Section 66 says, it makes it clear that cruelty causing psychological suffering or injury is covered under the Section 1 of the Act. It clarifies the behaviour necessary to establish the ill treatment limb of the offence can be non-physical. That's the Ministry of Justice, March 2015. This man, Graham Hutchinson, had already had 2 official warnings about his assaults on school children. He had been moved from his previous school for assaulting pupils and was moved to Norview to continue his career of abuse on kids, this time to a school where vulnerable boys were. Easier for him to get away with the abuse as these boys were never going to be considered credible witnesses, therefore they could be silenced. I will continue to fight for some justice for the Norview boys. At a meeting with Gail Hopper, Director of Children's Services for Rochdale, and a representative from the Council legal team at the end of June, I produced a copy of some meetings from a minute that I produced a copy of some minutes from a meeting that took place 8th of May 92. At that meeting was Liz Doby, who was the head of special needs, Dr. Selwyn Hodge, who was a school governor and Rochdale councillor. It says in the minutes, Ashworth Junior Block involved in Smith Street toilets, keep quiet. The ICSA report found no evidence of a cover-up at Norview School. I think that copy of the minutes proves that there was and is a cover-up. On the 14th of December 92, Martin Deegan, who was a whistleblower, made an anonymous complaint to Child Protection Unit about the physical abuse by staff members whose name was redacted on the minutes, and his abuse on pupils whose names was also redacted. He alleged the head covered up the physical assaults on pupils. Nothing happened. The minutes also state that a Norview inquiry took place. The date's uncertain, but the minutes state 28th of June 95. Where it states there were specific queries from 1 or 2 parents. It doesn't say what those queries were, but they were advised to check files, secure them, secure one key secure at Hilltop School. Hilltop was a school on Kirkcaldy. It was one key secure. Only one person had a key. It's been denied to me that the records were stored at Hilltop. The story goes that all records were destroyed in a flood in the town hall basement. But then there's the other fact, the Hilltop School burned down. So I think we can safely say those records no longer exist. If they do still exist somewhere, there is an order that they will be closed for 100 years.
What?
Has anyone ever heard of school records being kept under wraps for 100 years? What was in those files or records? Or should I say, who was named in them? It was a school, for God's sake, not a national security threat.
Yep. Well said, Linda.
And this week I've had two more boys come forward. I've had two more chaps come forward verifying my story about this same man, but the police say there's no case to answer.
Sylvia, can you cover the records that you found today? See the camera. Chris is asking what this told. She wants to know what the research was.
I've got the actual Boothell Children's Hospital report that was done by a woman called Valerie Meller. This identifies the allegations and the actual facts of what went on with those boys. On the minutes of the meeting, I can show you those when I find them. Danny, I can't find them.
Yeah, I'll just talk about those.
Oh, you talk with them, sorry.
See you somewhere, guys.
Thanks for that.
Sorry, see the
What Linda will do is she'll put it online, she'll put these documents online and share them online for anyone who wants to view the documents. Yeah. That's okay. Thanks for that, Chris, causing murders and you're not even there.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, thank you very much. Thank you.
So thanks very much there to Linda. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a sort of 10-15 minute break now. We've got a few more speakers to speak after that. Then we're going to do a bit of a kind of sort of remembrance ceremony up at the top of the steps and light some candles and stuff. So thank you. We'll have a bit of a break now.
Rochdale Phil, like and subscribe. More to come, guys. More to come. The story's not over.